to bring me some discovery that he thinks would help the prosecution
Okay.
make a different evaluation. And so I told him he needs to call me this week and make an appointment. He's called me before, but I think he's just been able to get this
Okay.
information.
Mr. Smith, any issue?
No.
All right, so Mr. Davis, I'll reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you get that done early on. Don't wait till the last minute before court so Mr. Parker can get what you have. He can get it to Mr. Smith, and then we can see where we get the next court date. All right, you're free to go, sir. You're Charles Young, and this is 250102, and you're charged with burglary of a habitation. And Mr. Wilkerson, what is the announcement?
Judge, we're going to ask, I'd like to request one more announcement setting. Still working on some information, and there's some additional information also that I need from the DA's office.
Okay. Has there been any issue with regard to bond conditions, Ms. Malfino?
No, Your Honor.
Well, if you recall, there was a hearing.
Yeah, that's what it
with regard
meant.
to that matter. I'm still trying to get the evidence behind that hearing. So, in terms of what was alleged, like pictures, screenshots, messages, anything related
I
to.
uploaded all that discovery last week.
Okay, all right, sounds like it's all been
And a lot of
uploaded.
that, just so the court is aware, has come from the complainant calling the front desk, making reports for Renee, who then reports it to me. I just filed that motion, not to be punitive against the defendant, just to make sure the court was aware so that there could be a no contact for both of the parties either way. And everything that I have to bring to discovery.
Perfect. All right, so Mr. Young, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Wilkerson so we can try to get an announcement at the next court date. All right, thank you, Mr. Wilkerson. Good morning, sir. Are you Shahram Omid?
Yes.
And this is 241684. Mr. Omid is charged with solicitation of prostitution, and it looks like there was an application for pretrial diversion.
Yes, Your Honor. We've
What's the
submitted
step?
that. We haven't got a return, Your
Okay.
Honor, but we are willing to set this case for a plea in the event it doesn't come back favorable to my client.
Okay, so what I'll do is one more reset. Mr. Smith, would you please get with, I guess, Mr. Canal or whoever is doing those up there, and if so, we can get an answer before that next court date.
Yes, ma'am.
That way you can get an answer either way. It'll get taken care of either
Yes,
with the
sir.
pretrial or with the plea on that next court
Thank
date.
you.
Thank you, sir. Stay in touch with your attorney. He'll let you know when you need to be back. And if it does get accepted, there will obviously be some other things where you'll need to go sign contracts and things like that. So if he gets accepted and the contract signing is after our next court date, y'all let me know. I'm not going to make you come, you don't have to come here.
Okay.
So we can reset it till after that to make sure all that gets taken place and
Yes, sir.
taken care of, okay?
Okay.
So just keep us, we'll set it for 30 days, but let me know where things stand.
notes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you're free to. And sir, are you Celine Reinhardt? And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will.
Let's see, give me just a second. Ms. Reinhardt, you're charged with the second-degree felony offense of assault on a peace officer from December 22nd of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I see now. Hold on. Y'all are going on a lesser included, Class A.
Position to
Okay. All right, so in 250089, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest from December 22nd of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And because you did what they've charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Shalander?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 1-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Reinhardt is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 1 year. You're ordered to pay the $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do all of that, then this is a great opportunity because you don't have a conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you're successful, the case will be dismissed and you'll never have this conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of your probation, you can be brought back into court and you could be found guilty of the offense and sentenced to the Jefferson County Correctional Facility for a period of up to 1 year. Do you understand? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom, and the probation, she's at that desk right there. She's going to call you up in a few minutes to go over your paperwork. And you're going to help get that attachment?
Sarah's gonna email it to
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Go ahead, do it.
That's between y'all. It's your job, but if he's going to do it, then it just has to be done today because once the case is closed out, you can't get to the portal. So that's why we need it, just so y'all make sure. Good morning. You're Rodney Latiolis?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Latiolis was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to driving while intoxicated, third or more. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
None from the defense, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
Well, he does take responsibility for it. We did review his BAC level at the time of the stop, and
So here's the thing, Mr. Latiolis, your BAC was .229.
Another intense day in court as defendants face life-changing decisions. One man rejects a probation deal in a felony assault case and risks up to 10 years at trial, while another receives probation after pleading guilty to DWI with a shocking .229 BAC. Judges issue stern warnings about probation violations, discovery disputes, and second chances that could quickly disappear if defendants make one more mistake.
.229. What you said in here is that I'd had a drink the night before, but not that day, and that you hadn't eaten anything. So you're saying you had a drink the day before, and you were at .229 when you got this. That doesn't make any
No, ma'am.
sense.
I went and stayed at a friend of mine's house, and we stayed up, barbecued, and drank till probably 4 in the morning,
Okay,
and then went to bed.
okay, all right. Anything, Ms. Malfino, then?
No, Judge, only if the court thinks that the length of probation is appropriate, I understand if you feel the need to change that.
and we are, I did speak with Mr. Nichols about the 10 days, if Mr. Latiolis could serve him on the weekends.
Are you working, Mr. Latiolis?
No, ma'am.
All
He
right,
has a disease that he sees doctors weekly for, and so that was the reason.
And I know Mr. Nichols did discuss his medical condition as well last week.
And the therapy,
Right, your physical therapy.
yes.
all right, so what day are your doctor's appointments and therapy on the same days each week?
No, ma'am, my therapy's daily. I have a device that's prescribed that I use 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening.
Okay, so I mean, that's something that you're gonna have to have it taken care of in jail anyway, even if it's weekends, right?
I don't know if they'll let me bring the device in.
What is your schedule? What is your weekly schedule with the doctor and the
Well,
therapy?
I'm seeing 3 different doctors. The therapy's daily, and I see one doctor once a week, one doctor bi-weekly, and then one monthly.
Wait a second. Okay. So what I'll do, you're just gonna have to get it figured out, with the jail if they do or don't allow, that device in. If not, you'll have to work it out, where you're just without it for a couple of days. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of driving while intoxicated, third or more. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 10 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. I'm going to suspend that, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include 10 days mandatory upfront time. I will allow you to serve that on weekends. You will be required in order to report to the Jefferson County Jail to start that this Friday, June 27th at 6:00 p.m. And so you have to be there at 6 o'clock. You need to be on time. If you're late, it's a violation of your probation. If you show up under the influence, a lot of people think they're going to show up under the influence and sleep it off over the weekend. That's a violation of your probation. You'll be right back in here. And you'll do those weekends from Friday to Sunday until the 10 days are satisfied. Also, I am going to order that you enter and successfully complete the Jefferson County Drug Intervention Program. That's the JCDI program. It's an outpatient treatment program to make sure that you have all the tools necessary to stop drinking and stay on probation and not end up in prison. If you don't make it successfully through that program, you're going to end up right back in here looking at the 10 years. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're also ordered to have the auto ignition interlock device. Do you already have that on your vehicle?
No, ma'am.
Doesn't drive.
I'm not driving.
Okay.
My truck's not even legal. I don't have insurance on it.
So as long as you're not driving, obviously you don't have to have that, but you're not allowed to drive any vehicles. So you can't borrow a vehicle or rent a vehicle, nothing like that unless it has that device on it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So again, if you do everything you're supposed to while you're on probation, this is a good opportunity because for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over and you'll serve that 10-year term while you're out on probation. The other side to that,